Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will show you guys how we can convert from a different base to a different base. So for example, like here we're not given this number into base 10 because in my previous videos I showed you guys if we're given in the base 10, right? For example, if we have a number given in base 10, how do we convert it to a different base, like for example base 5? But here it's different because the base is different than 10. The base is 7. So now we are converting from a different base to a different base. And how do we do this? So of course our first step here would be to convert it into base 10. And if you check the playlist, I have already made a video on that, how to convert to base 10. So let me just quickly do it. Okay, so 631 base 7, converting it to base 10. So how would we do this? So first of all, we're just gonna count how many numbers there are, 0, 1, 2. Okay, and then we're going to take this number, the last number that we see, so 1, multiply by the base number that we have, so the base number is 7, and then multiply by the exponent number that it corresponds to. Okay, so it corresponds to 0 plus 3 times the base number multiply by the exponent plus the number times base number and then the exponent. So if you sum this up, you should get 316 base 10. Okay, so this is your number in base 10, and now you already know how to convert it into base 5, right? This is really easy because I already did that in previous video, but let's do a quick revision here again. Now we have the number in base 10. Now we simply have to convert it into base 5. And if you guys remember from my previous video, what did I do to convert to a different base? If I have something in the base 10, we simply have to do the division, right? If you're converting from a different base to base 10, you always have to multiply by the base that you have to that is given to you. But if you have to convert to a different base, then you have to divide all the time. Okay, so you're going to divide this 316 divide by 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So 316 divided by 5, you get 63. So you have a remainder because you have a decimal afterwards, so your remainder is not 0 here, so you have like 63 remainder, and you have to find the remainder as well. If you're not familiar with the remainder concept, so let me just quickly recall. So for example, if you have 17 and you have 2, so 2 times 8, that's 16, right? And you have a remainder of 1. Okay, so this is the concept of remainder, just so you guys recall. Okay, so now if we multiply 5 times 63, so 5 times 63, so this is going to give us 315, but our original number was 316, so that means the remainder is 1, right? Okay, so we have remainder 1. So now we're going to take this number that we get after division, 63, now divide it again by 5. Okay, so we're going to repeat this step until we get a 0 over here. As soon as we get a 0 over here, we're going to stop. Okay, now again 63 divided by 5, again it's a decimal, so we have a remainder, so 12, and then 12 times 15, that's a 60, so your remainder would be 3, right? Now again 12, we're going to take this number that we get 12, now divided by 5, so we're going to get 2 remainder 2. Okay, because 5 times 2, that's 10, and the remainder is 2. Okay, now we're going to take this 2 and divide it by 5, so now you will get 0 remainder 2. Okay, and then again you're going once you hit 0, I said, right? So you're going to stop. So now you can stop. So what is your answer then in the base 5? So what you're going to do, you're going to start at the top and then write the numbers from right to left. Okay, so you're going to take this number and put it over here like 1, and then this number put it over here 3, 2, and 2. So you're going from like right to left. You don't go like 1 3 2 2. No, that would be wrong. Okay, so you have to make sure that you go in this direction. Like you're going to take this number, put it over here, this number, put it over here, and like this. Okay, so your number becomes 2 2 2 2 3 1 in the base 5. And now if you want to confirm your answer, you can go ahead and convert this back into base 10, right? Now you guys know how to convert to base 10, right? I just did it over here. So if you go ahead and convert this number into base 10, you should get the same answer. If you get the same answer, that means your answer is correct. So let's see how many of you guys can try to convert this number into base 10. Okay, if you guys can, so let me let's put it in the comment section, and let me see how many of you guys can actually do it.